Hi again. This is part two of your exercise prescription video. So, in part one, I explained what this table means, which was essentially a calendar or a schedule of the sessions that you have for each day of the week. For part two, we're gonna dive a little deeper into each session for the day. So, within this document that you would have received either via email or by post, you will receive that schedule. And if you keep going down or keep going through the document, you will see that there are some more tables containing the sessions for each week. So you will receive 3 weeks at a time. And then for the fourth week, you'll receive a new one. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to go through week one. So I can see here, I'm looking at the table for week one. And then again, just in like the other table, I have the first column being the days of the week. So I've got Monday all the way to Sunday. The next column will be the session. So this is actually the breakdown of what I am supposed to be doing that day. And then the last column would be the coach's notes. So again, these will change on your particular case, but it's essentially a description. Yeah, a bit more detail as to what you need to do in here or how to perform X or Y. So let's look, for example, at Monday. So for week one on Monday, I have scheduled a strength session and an aerobic session as well as a check-in. All right. So the strength session, this is what it is comprised of. Now, don't worry if you don't know what these exercises mean, because if you keep scrolling down the document, you'll have a breakdown of the exercises with animations and a really detailed explanation of how to do them. Anyway, essentially for my strength session, I'm going to do, for this particular example, I'm going to do a sit to stand or a box squat for 1 to 3 sets, 10 to 15 reps. What does that mean? Essentially, if I was going to go for 3 sets of 15 reps, what it means is I am going to do 15 sit to stand, so 15 repetitions, one after the other. Then I'm going to take a little bit of a break. According to the notes over here, is 1 to 2 minutes. So by the end of that break, I am going to do another set, so another group of 15 repetitions. And then again, I'm going to take a rest, so 1 or 2 minutes. And then when I'm ready, I'm going to perform the last set, so the third one of 10 to 15 repetitions. All right. And that is the same across the exercises. Now, remember, this is a particular example. In your case, these might look different. Your range of sets and reps might be slightly different, but try to stay within that. Now, this means also that if perhaps I'm not having a very good day and I'm feeling a little bit tired, I can just do one set of 10 reps, and that's absolutely fine. The important thing is that we still do something. In terms of my aerobic session, for this Monday, it would be 10 to 20 minutes of an activity like walk, run, or cycle at a rate of perceived exertion of 3 to 5. So, in the document just before, we explained the rate of perceived exertion, or the Borg scale over here, which is this scale. So 10 being the maximum effort and 1 being a very light effort. So if I go back down to my aerobic session, between 10 to 20 minutes, again, depending on how I feel. If it's a good day, I might do 20 minutes. If I'm feeling a bit rough today, I might just do 10 minutes, or I might do something in between. Of any activities related to aerobic. So it could be a run, it could be a walk, it could be a jog, a run, a cycle, or whatever aerobic activity you can think of. And then I want to keep it at an RPE of 3 to 5. Remember, with 10 being maximal effort and 1 being really, really light effort. I can see in my coach's notes that I have a little bit of a description in here. So this will complement my session. It will give me a little bit more information. And then finally, I can see that there is a check-in. So this would be agreed previously with your trainer. So you would already know by this time when is your check-in, what time of the day, and so on. Then on Tuesday, it just says that, well, essentially what I have is a recovery day. So the explanation here is on a recovery day, do something that you enjoy. Moving around a bit will improve recovery from yesterday. So essentially, I could do something like gardening, or I could do whatever I want to do. Just keep it moving. Essentially, that's the whole purpose of it. Then on Wednesday, I just have an aerobic session. This time, instead of 10, is 15 to 20 minutes, and a check-in, and so on and so forth. You'll see that you'll always have a little bit of a description, and you'll have what the session is for every day of the week. Now, I mentioned that you'll have these type of exercises explained. So if you keep going through the document, you will find these little tables. So the exercises that you had up here will be exactly the same exercises that you will find down here. All right. So you'll find the name of the exercise, the main instructions, essentially describing what the motion should look like, what the movement should look like, and then some key points just to ensure that you are using the right technique and that the exercise is safe for you. Now, at the bottom, you'll have some images showing the starting position and the end position. And this is the same for all the exercises. So we have here the dumbbell shoulder press with some instructions, key points, and this one has added weight section. Then we have upper back band pull, and so on. So you should have a description of every single exercise within your document. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us via our email. Thank you very much.